What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for another episode of Yes for the Mess. Yes, indeed, we are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. What's going on, y'all? We are back once again, and we have one more live after this, and it will be like in the next 3 hours. But we have another live to go through after this. Okay, so as you guys already know, the next live after this will be the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial coverage or whatnot. They had the closing statements today and all of that good jazz. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about later on tonight. The link is already made. You should be able to see the link already. And so that's what we're here. We're not here to talk about that right now, but there's other shit that just came out, that was brought to me. And there's other YouTubers that are brought up, other YouTubers that are named in this situation. So hopefully when I say this shit and read this shit, hopefully nobody gets mad with me. I'm just reporting news. I ain't got shit to do with it. I ain't got nothing to say about it. None of that shit, okay? But anyways, so far it's 31 of you guys in the chat. Please let me, did y'all get, the people that's in the chat, did y'all get notified? Did y'all get a notification that this live was going on? Say yes if you did, say no if you didn't. I see one yeah, I see a no. Okay, I see a couple of yeses. I just see 2 no's. I see 3 no's. Okay. For those of you that's saying no, how did you guys know that I was live? For those of you that's saying no. Oh yes, Scotty. Bishop Robert live, not not Bishop Robbery. Okay, so someone said I keep checking, and I was on YouTube and I saw. Can somebody please tell me why the hell some of y'all are not getting these notifications? And like I said before, I can tell when the notifications are faulty. I can tell. It'd be a difference. I can definitely tell when it happens. It's 54 people up in here so far. Make sure y'all getting these likes the hell up as well. I really don't know why y'all not getting these notifications. I don't understand. It's very frustrating. I really want all my people to get the notifications. It's bad enough. That should be fucking us up when we don't get these notifications. It should be fucking us up for real. However, we start this thing at the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna let you guys know what's coming up. I was asked to appear on a podcast. It's going to be in February though. So I'm definitely going to do it. They told that I think the podcast is on Spotify, I think. And we got to do it. What blockers have been named? I didn't even know about this. Oh, trust me. You're going to know because I'm going to call the names out because someone sent me this whole Twitter thread and stuff like that. So we're gonna dissect and get into all of that stuff. I might even do a little bit of, I might even allow some people to come up because this live is probably gonna be like an hour and 30 minutes tops, because I already got another live to do after this. So I'm trying not to run into, because I gotta take a break in between these lives. It's the second live I'm done today. So yeah. No notification here. That sucks that ain't nobody getting these notifications like they supposed to. Plus, I hit the notification bell. Hold up. So the person that said they hit the notification bell, you hit the notification bell and you still didn't get notified about the live. Scotty Blue looks good on you. Thank you. Hey, Scotty by Nature. Hey, Kyrie. YouTube been on fire. Listen, I'm trying to catch up, honey. But I'm gonna let you guys know something. 2023, I really plan on doing a lot of things differently with the platform. I know I need to polish it up just a little bit. I've been very unpolished for the majority of my time on here. I know I got to do things a little bit differently to keep, to continue to grow. We grow every year, and this has been the biggest year for us, the biggest year for the Scotty Gang, the biggest year, okay, the biggest one. So I know that coming into the new year, I have to do things a little bit differently. I have to, polish up some things, but, we're going to get it going. Okay. We're going to talk more about that later on in the week. We're going to talk about this type of stuff after Christmas. I'm going to do a live about my 2023, you know what I mean? And, hopefully have some of my people in my circle come up here and talk about the things that they want to do in regards to their platforms as well. But I have a lot of plans for my platforms. I have a lot of segments, Who Was Wrong 3, Young, Fresh, and New 2, YouTube interviews with some of your favorite people that you love to watch, like I'm already getting ready to plan that out. Me and Jamar was talking about the new direction that the prelude is going to go in. Boys Night Out won't be out until the summertime. Like, there's a lot coming up with this platform. However, we're at the 9-minute mark, so you guys already know what's up. Go ahead and light up this chat right now. As the 10-minute mark approaches us, go ahead and light up this chat. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. It's 81 people in the chat so far. We got it, let's get it popping. So go ahead and light this chat up. I don't need to see nothing but fire in the chat. And let's get these likes up, because we start at the 10-minute mark. So let's get it popping, okay? And if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We have a great time. We have deep conversations. We have fun. We laugh. We get to the nitty gritty. We spill the tea. We do it all. So make sure you guys are subscribing if you're brand new to the platform. Go right ahead and subscribe to the platform, honey. Most definitely. So go ahead and fire. Not y'all sending me eggplants. All right, so we're now at the 10-minute mark, and now is about that time to get us Tracy. This is not the live right now. We're gonna talk about that another time. Well, we're about to go ahead and get it popping. It's like 89 people up in here. We know the viewership is gonna go up as people log in, because some people ain't even got the damn notifications. Hopefully people get these damn notifications as time go by. It's always a specific time of the year where these damn notifications be slow as hell at coming in. It's a slow period for me, but we're gonna get into it. So let's get into it. Megan Thee Stallion. Now, as you guys know, she is a hot topic at this moment in time. She's a hot topic. She's a hot ass topic at this moment in time, honey. Okay. She's now in a high profile case involving her getting shot allegedly by Tory Lanez. And there's, we all been covering this case from top to bottom from day one. And now we're in the 8th day of the case, and they're now doing closing statements. But at this particular point, now they're about to go after bloggers who are reporting on this case. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the very first tweet that comes from the one and the only, the hungriest DJ that's out there right about now. Okay. And you already know who that hungry DJ is, and that is Mr. DJ Akademiks. Y'all already know that I'm talking about him. Now, it started with this particular tweet earlier today at 2:28 p.m. And he said that NBC News wrote an article claiming that Megan Thee Stallion's lawyers is about to attack independent media outlets for their coverage of the Tory case. That would be an awful idea, especially if the verdict comes back. LOL, 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 LOL. Who is advising Meg? Laughing my ass off. Okay, so first of all, child, fuck DJ Akademiks. He just gets on my nerves. Yeah, but y'all know this already. Like, he irks me, child. Ooh, he irks me. Okay. However, that was the first thing. So that's what DJ Akademiks said. Now, I was not aware about the NBC News people writing articles, and having a whole newscast about this. So, somebody sent me this and they was like, Scotty, you better watch out. You better be careful with the Megan Thee Stallion case. I feel like I'm not one of the independent media out, and I don't even call myself a media outlet. Bitch, I'm a YouTube blogger. So I don't feel like I'm even involved in this because I haven't really torn down this case. I've only talked about what's already out there. Okay. And I just feel like, at the end of the day, no. I don't think that I'm even in a crossfire in any of this. So I feel like I really ain't got shit to worry about because I'm not in a crossfire with this. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just being real about the situation. I'm just saying, like, no. I don't think that that's the case here. I just don't. So no, I don't think I need to worry about shit. And it's other bloggers out there that's really, that's covering this case, and I got my opinions about it. But, I don't say nothing about it because I don't disrespect other bloggers. I try to celebrate all bloggers. So therefore, I keep my opinions to my damn self, as I should. But, there are other bloggers that they could be looking at, not me, child, because I don't cause no problems. That's just the truth. I don't go out of my way. And plus, I don't call myself no damn journalist. I'm a YouTube blogger. That's on the rise. Yes, I went to school for journalism, but I ain't no damn journalist. I ain't no journalist. I would never say that I am. That's just not me. I would never say that. So that's the first thing. Now we're going to go ahead and get to this other Twitter account, okay, from this chick by the name of Kat Tenbarge, okay? So we're about to share our screen over here. And this was also sent to me by somebody else, okay? So let's see. Philly Juan says NBC News is talking about the pro-Tory blogger spreading blatant lies about Megan. I kind of figured that that's what it was, okay? So here we go with this. So this is what it was said. I also spoke with two lawyers representing Megan Thee Stallion. Alex Spiro says she is exploring all legal options against bloggers. He said it's unmistakable that this group of bloggers have been influenced by who knows what to put out misinformation. So let me put myself back on screen after I read that. Now, they said a group of bloggers that's been fed shit. That's why I keep on saying Scotty by Nature TV is not a part of this bullshit because I'm not a part of no group of bloggers that has any leeway or any connect with any of these damn celebrities. I don't have them. I've never been compensated by nothing that I've said or done or anything on my platform. I think I made a post earlier, but I deleted it. So since we're talking about bloggers and people that may be not in cahoots but has deep close proximity to these people that's in the damn news. For example, I was watching my good friend House of Aaron's video where he was talking about Tamar Braxton and stuff like that. A story that we talked about over here, right? So people was in the comments basically trying to go in on my friend, trying to say that the only reason why he had a bias towards Tamar is because Candy gave him an interview. Now, if you know House of Aaron, just like I do, y'all know that Aaron has shaded the shit out of Candy. Even before the interview, he shaded the hell out of her. Even after the interview, he shaded the hell out of Candy. He's not that fucking biased as people try to make him out to be. I mean, I ain't just saying it because that's my friend. But I know what he gives and what he has given. And no. They have done the same thing to me. Like when I say something that's in favor of Candy, they want to say the only reason you kissing her ass because she threw a bone to your little YouTube channel. My little YouTube channel with 39,000 subscribers with over 12 million views overall. My thing about this is y'all talking about me getting an interview with Candy like that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Absolutely. It's not a bad thing, period. Okay. But they want to use that and say that's the reason why I'm biased. As if I wasn't already team Candy before the interview. That wasn't no, as if I never called Candy out on her shit when she needed to be called out. No. I've interviewed Miss Wanda and I read her down. I've interviewed Kiki and I read her down. I interviewed Latrice. That's my dear friend that I knew before she was even on Bill Collective, and I read her down too. Nobody is ever going to make me change my mind on what I think just because they granted me an interview. That's never going to change my mind. I'm always going to be unbiased. Interviews don't buy me. It's good for my platform, but that would never make me be jaded and change my mind. So no. So when it comes down to a group of bloggers, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a part of that shit, but I know there are a group of bloggers that is pro-Tory, that's only putting out information that makes Tory look good and make Megan look bad. So it's pretty clear that it's one-sided, as fuck. And we all see it. So let's go back to what we're looking at, okay? No, I know NBC didn't list nobody, but this person absolutely did. So let's get into what was being said here. So let's move on up. So they said, first, let's talk about Milagro-grams. I made a TikTok with NBC about fact-checking one of her tweets last week. Okay, so this person is the one who mentioned Milagro. Okay, so let's hear her. Hey there, how you doing? Your episode of Young, Fresh, and New is on the way. It's not this Saturday, but I think it's the Saturday. I think it's next Saturday. I think you're up next. Avenue Entertainment. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Okay, so let's listen to what this lady had to say. Let me I don't know if I can use her TikTok, so I'm just going to put the overlay over so y'all can hear exactly what she said. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, let me pause this. And then let's press play. Let's get into it.
Following the Tory Lanez trial really closely. So I was surprised when I saw this viral tweet saying that Megan's team confirmed she slept with him during her court session. It was tweeted on Monday, but Megan didn't even make a court appearance until Tuesday. So I looked into this account, Rap House TV. It covers hip-hop news, and it has a really big following of over 250,000 people, but it's not verified, whatever that means nowadays. Rap House TV sourced this information from Milagro-grams. She is a hip-hop commentator who has been reporting on the trial from inside the courtroom. Milagro-grams tweeted this on Monday, which implies that Megan's team was in the courtroom. But Megan doesn't even have a team that's playing a role in this case because she's not the one on trial. Tory Lanez has a defense team, and there's a prosecution which is representing the state of California, not Megan. She is testifying as a witness. I reached out to Milagro-grams, and she told me that her tweet was actually referring to the prosecution, not Megan's lawyers. Still, people ran with this claim, and the misinformation went viral. The Rap House TV tweet has now been deleted, but before then, users using Twitter's community notes feature were able to add a clarification underneath.
Okay, so that was the first thing. So they was basically talking about how, in so many words, how she had to fact check one of Milagro's tweets and basically say, that was misinformation, and Milagro had to go back and confirm or clarify exactly what the tweet was actually talking about and what it was actually about. Okay, so that was the first thing. So we're about to go ahead and go back into sharing the screen again so we can continue on with this. Okay, so let's see. They said now Milagro has been covering the shooting and supporting Tory Lanez since well before the trial actually started. She's also in the courtroom reporting her spin on what's happening. A lot of her content then gets reported by bigger blogs and podcasts. Now in May of 2022, she posted this, She's My Radio, a snippet of the police report from the incident with observations recorded that night, including from a doctor who said that Megan's feet was cut by glass. And of course, this that we're looking at is something that, Milagro, aka Mob Radio, we all know her as Mob Radio. That's something that she actually posted, I guess, on her Twitter account. I get a lot of things sent to me from her Twitter account because I don't follow her on Twitter, but a lot of people send me stuff for me to talk about off her account. Okay, shout out to you guys that send me the stuff. Feel what I'm saying? Okay, so the next thing up is after this information was recorded, surgery was performed on Megan's feet and bullet fragments were discovered. Some were removed, but some were too small and are still in her feet till this day. The surgeon testified to this. This is how Milagro responded to my questions about her framing the police report. The report was used as evidence to show that Megan wasn't shot, when in reality, it just doesn't show the whole story. And it says, this is what it says. It says, the form hasn't been confirmed, but it wasn't about trying to imply anything, but to discuss the possibility based on Megan's initial claims of stepping on glass. When we are presented with things, it's important to think for ourselves and consider. That's all. Okay, so then another one of Megan's attorneys, Jordan, told me that he reported several of Milagro's tweets on behalf of his client. Twitter found the tweets abusive and Milagro's account was temporarily restricted. Now, again, I don't follow her on any form of social media at all, but there are people that follow me on Twitter that repost a lot of her stuff to my timeline. And that's how I knew that her account got suspended. I had no idea why her account got suspended, but there were people that were making it out like, there were people that was retweeting it and she said her account was suspended, but I never knew why. But now that I'm looking at this, it makes a lot of sense as to why, it was suspended, because, people were reporting her tweets, reporting her, Twitter account and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So we're going to continue to move on to the next one. After I went to Milagro for comment, she used this as evidence that Megan's team was trying to undermine her credibility. When she spoke to me, Milagro said that she isn't a notable journalist and not everything she posts is factual. Okay, so these are the photos that this lady used or whatnot. She said, I have been unfairly targeted, harassed, and defamed. That's what Milagro said. They're slandering my name and attacking my credibility, but I'm overlooking shit like terms and conditions because I'm a solid BI. Okay. And when they asked me for a statement, I said, God bless her and may the truth prevail. Okay. That's what Milagro said. And then she said, it's sad that the lengths that people will try to go and silence you, thinking someone is doing it and seeing proof are two different things. Shakes my head. I will not be silenced. Okay. And she said she wasn't going to be silenced. So I don't know what exactly is this, but it says, I just left you a voicemail. This is the screenshot I received from Megan's team concerning them reporting your tweets. Let me know if you received anything from Twitter. Okay. So yeah. They was trying to make it seem like, okay, and that was everything that basically, So what happened? As expected, I mean, I think that it's hard because I am a commentator and I don't pretend to be a notable journalist. I don't pretend to have, just credit to my name that I don't have. There is a very lighthearted aspect to what I do. I don't just post online. I do a show where I'm speaking in a particular way. So on my end, everything is not going to be something that was intended to be a factual statement that you take as Bible. And people have an influence, so people take it and do what they want with it. But my instinct is to pick out that this is going on. It may have some comedic effect or something like that, but other times I'm saying, no, you guys, this is, what was said, or this is what I've seen, or this is what I found, never in an attempt to tear anyone down or do anything ugly towards her or anybody else. Okay, so that was something else that Milagro, aka Mob Radio, was basically stating in her defense. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with this whole thread of tweets. Okay. So it says, next, let's talk about No Jumper and Adam 22. I already posted about the podcast live tweeting from the trial and how the language attempts to undermine Megan and the prosecution. Now, I was actually looking at No Jumper's tweets when I first started covering this trial because what happened? Oh yeah, when I first started covering this trial, I was looking at No Jumper for case updates or whatnot, and people were telling me that No Jumper was practically biased and informed me to not go with whatever they were posting. Now, I wasn't sure who was being biased, and I wasn't sure of who was actually, doing the case its just due. So I just took my what my subscribers told me, because I don't think that they were leading in the wrong direction. So I took what they said and I ran with it, because they are my people, and I know that a lot of things that they send me, it's not necessarily wrong, or they know what they're talking about, because sometimes I may not know what's going on. Okay, so they told me that No Jumper was pretty biased. I didn't know, and I don't want to be reading off any biased Twitter accounts. I really want all the facts without it being biased. So I just didn't read No Jumper anymore unless I really needed to. But according to this tweet, it said that No Jumper has a huge following, characterized Megan's testimony as contradicting prosecutors, contradicting prosecutors when her statements align with what they said. This is just another example of how bloggers and podcasters have tried to undermine Megan's credibility in their coverage of the case. Okay, and these are, examples of the tweets that they're discussing, basically saying that they're trying to undermine Megan in this particular case and trying to make her look like she's a liar, or doing anything they possibly can to make her look like she's contradicting herself, or making her look like she don't know what the fuck she's talking about and that she lying. Okay, so they were talking about No Jumper in that particular part of the thread. So what's coming up next on this? Okay, it says that weeks after the shooting happened, Adam 22 on No Jumper was the first person to report a narrative from anonymous sources that favored Tory. Megan later testified that she left Kylie Jenner's house because her wig started to fall off. Okay, so this is exactly what they said Adam 22 from No Jumper actually had to say in regards to the situation. That's what they said. So that's what this is. So then this next tweet says, the claim that Megan and her friend Kelsey both had a sexual relationship with Tory and were fighting over him, leading Kelsey to shoot Megan, was later used by Tory's defense in court. Kelsey and Megan both denied that Kelsey was the shooter. All right. So then Adam 22 responded to a request for comment and said that he believes Megan and agrees that the hip hop world has been unfair to her. Okay, so this is something else that was being said that they took and made it as, basically made it be, I guess it's just proof or whatever. I guess that's what it is that they're trying to show us to make it, make us know exactly what's really going on here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Here we go with the trolls, child. I already see y'all up in here. Okay, first of all, we got 188 people so far watching and 63 likes. Let's get these likes up as we continue on with the show, okay? Get these likes up at least to 100. We got to get them, at least get these likes closer to what the views are actually representing, okay? So let's continue to go on and let's continue on with the show, okay? So where are we at now? So next thing you know, the next tweet is CC Adams interviewed Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked, and he has questioned whether Megan was aggressive and whether Tory acted in self-defense, and then he later apologized to Megan Thee Stallion, okay? And this is what this said right here. It says, Jason Lee, founder of Hollywood Unlocked, said that although he personally knows Pete and Peterson, the goal of the site is to be unbiased. However, he has come under fire from social media users who say he is biased towards Peterson. He has baselessly implied that Pete may have been aggressive with Peterson during the shooting incident and that Peterson acted in self-defense. Some have even pointed out comments from Lee on social media that appeared to support Peterson. Lee told NBC News his personal opinions don't reflect that of Hollywood Unlocked. Jason Lee gives his opinion, but Hollywood Unlocked is unbiased. At first, I thought it was unfair for people to automatically say that Tory was guilty without giving him an opportunity in court, and I've always struggled with the way that she's been treated. While I don't believe it's fair to say Tory's automatically guilty, I don't believe it's fair to call a woman who says she's been shot by a man a liar. Okay, so here we go. That's what that was being said. That's what also what was being stated. So then it said, finally, let's talk about DJ Akademiks. In February, he tweeted and deleted that Tory's DNA wasn't found on the gun and that it was inconclusive. Okay, Megan called him out at the time. So here we go with this. So I remember this coming out. He said, breaking. It was revealed in court a few moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in the Megan Thee Stallion case. Tweet has been deleted. It definitely was, because I remember seeing it. So then this is when Megan Thee Stallion actually came out and said, court ain't even started, so why y'all ready to start lying? Y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started and nobody has even been called in yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign, and this is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets spreading out false narratives. At I am Akademiks, why are you lying? What did you gain? I know some of y'all blogs on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create a hate campaign. Be a real journalist and post the facts. And to my haters, keep making yourself look stupid. I don't care. What's even more fucked up is this shit is all public record and nobody even cares to read. Only thing that happened in court today was it got pushed to April the 5th, but y'all would get a lot trending. Imagine how I feel reliving this shit every day publicly. It hurts and I'm so tired, okay? Now that's what was said back in February. I definitely remember that because I talked about it. And I think I probably cussed DJ Akademiks out about that in one of my videos. Yeah. Most definitely. Okay, so where are we at now? Even though Akademiks deleted the tweet, the misinformation spread like wildfire, and people still claim that Tory's DNA wasn't on a gun conclusively when the results were inconclusive. So then the next one is Tory Lanez publicly supported DJ Akademiks and Misogynoir since they defended him publicly. Tory Lanez said Misogynoir is the realest. Misogynoir, that's all I'm gonna say. Me and Akademiks coming out with a podcast. Now I just gotta secure Misogynoir and we lit. So there was talks about a podcast that was gonna be done with Tory Lanez, Akademiks, and Misogynoir, which further fuels suspicions that they are being paid or being, bamboozled by Tory Lanez. Not my words. That's what the people are saying. Scotty by Nature TV ain't doing shit but reporting on what we're talking about, okay? So then, next thing you know, a few other observations that I made while researching and reporting. People don't always mention that Tory Lanez has allegedly assaulted at least 2 people since Megan was shot. They brought up Prince, and they also brought up August Alsina, which, of course, I've already pointed out early on that he assaulted, August Alsina. And on top of that, what else? The whole love and hip hop star Prince, he also put hands on him too. And it was also revealed. Well, I ain't gonna say revealed because we don't know how true that shit is. But it was also said that he paid Prince off. We don't know how true that is because I don't think he got money like that, child. Both of the men, Tory allegedly punched are public figures, but neither has faced the same victim blaming or shaming that Megan has experienced. Megan showed vulnerability on the stand and during interviews about the shooting, but people want her to be a strong Black woman at all times. Okay. You've been so strong, Megan, but that's not what we should demand nor expect from you. Misogyny plays into the bias against Megan. She has been unfairly sexually objectified and harassed as a Black woman, and she has been painted as an aggressor, playing into the misogynistic and racist stereotypes. This story was co-written and edited and published through our NBC Black team, which reports on the Black community from a Black perspective. Non-Black people overlook and minimize Black stories. The day news broke of Megan being shot, she didn't receive the attention or support that a white female artist at Megan's level would have. Black women are more likely to experience intimate partner violence and less likely to report it. Violence against Black people in general receives less attention. Violence against Black women is ignored, excused, and mocked even more. Okay? When credible news sources fail to cover issues that people care about or don't realize when a story has a massive audience seeking coverage, those news consumers may turn to non-credible sources. Independent media and news creators and commentators can do a lot of good, but left unchecked, they are running rampant and contributing to misinformation, stigma, and bias. Why? Because they aren't journalists. They have editors and they have no one to hold them accountable for getting things wrong. Social media platforms reward those type of creators because they cover topics that are already performing well in the algorithms that serve people content. I made a thread about these kinds of creators and viral content, and the parallels are unmistakable. Okay. Worse yet, some of the news commentators are training their audience to mistrust credible news sources in favor of watching them. This problem is growing as the gap between fake news and truth widens. We now have a huge audience of people who believe in alternative realities based on misinformation they've been fed by online grifters. It's a scary time for a lot of people who are facing harassment as a result. Okay? So then the Tory Lanez case is still playing out in court, but the public discourse can definitely influence juries who frequently rule against victims, especially when celebrities are involved. And the court of public opinion is just as if not more impactful than the court of law. When Megan testified, she said she wished Tory would have killed her because she wouldn't have to go through this. The attacks against Megan online are still real. They still affect her. They still affect the attitudes towards victims, and even more what the jury even more than what the jury would decide. Let me see. Using women as scapegoats or villains works for a variety of audiences, white audiences, Black men audiences, and most unfortunately in spaces where Black women use misogyny to distance themselves from other Black women. Okay, I was honored to work with CC Adams on this piece. Please follow her and read and share her thread, which contains even more information and examples. Okay. So I'm going to continue on with this. I think they're mentioning more people or whatnot. So what else did they mention before I go to the CC Adams thread? First of all, I hope you guys are enjoying what we're talking about right now. It's 216 people that's currently watching right now. So wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. You should invite Milagro Grams on your live because y'all are biased on this. I'm not biased on anything. I have my opinion, but I'm not biased. And I didn't say that she was like that. So let's not do that. Like y'all need to make it clear as to who and what y'all talking about. Because I have not said anything negative about Mob Radio. I'm only repeating what I'm seeing in these tweets and in this blog, okay? So let's not do that. Let's not even try me like that. I ain't said nothing negative about this lady because I don't speak negatively about other bloggers. And people who watch my channel knows exactly what I stand for. I don't talk bad about other bloggers. Never have, never will. I don't create issues with other bloggers. All I'm doing is reporting what's being said. And after I report what's being said, I'm going to give my opinion. So if you would just wait for me to actually report this shit and tell you guys exactly what's being said, then we can get to what my opinion actually is. So I just had to say that, okay? Okay, so let's continue. So I was honored to work with CC Adams on this piece. Please follow her and then read. Okay, I already read this. So they was talking about Rap House TV. They were also talking about Fresh and Fit. And we all know what child. We already know what goes down with Fresh and Fit, child. Okay. So it says me and Cat and Barge wrote about bloggers and gossip sites and their constant pattern of racist misogyny and using their platforms to undermine Megan Thee Stallion's credibility in the Tory Lanez trial. Okay, and Megan's team is exploring all legal options. Okay, so that's exactly what they're saying right now. And that's why I decided to do this, because one of my subscribers sent this to me and they told me I may need to watch out. You know what I mean? Because I am a blogger that's been covering this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. So that is the reason why that I decided to even do this live versus doing it as a pre-recorded video, because I feel like this needs to be done as I go. And I just wanted to see what you guys had to say about it as I continued on. Thank you guys in the chat that's really supporting me right about now. And you guys already know that I have not even given my opinion on this situation at all yet. I have not given my opinion. Y'all know this. And no, I'm only reading what's being put out there right now. So that's all I'm doing. Shout out to Mrs. Parker for the super chat. She says, I've been watching you for months. And as a moderator for Mob Radio, you are not biased one bit, respectful as well. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate you for this. Okay. Most definitely appreciate you for this. Most definitely. Okay. I really appreciate that, because people are so quick to call you biased and they don't even give you a shot. So thank you for coming over, and you are a mod for Mob Radio. So thank you for even coming over here, actually letting me know. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for seeing what everybody else see. Okay. But let's continue. So what else is going on, y'all? I hope, like I said, once again, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. It's 230 people in the chat, but 94 likes. Let's get these likes up, shall we? Let's get these likes going. Okay. So yeah, let's continue. Where are we at? Okay, so let me pull this down. These sites and bloggers spread unverified rumors without consequence. What makes them so harmful is exactly what makes them so popular. With no justice standards, they can publish anything they please as fact, and people's confirmation are biased with the isms and the phobias. Okay? Let me see. Okay. What was that? Okay. Gossip site Rap House TV shared unverified rumors from a blogger about court, and also joked about people calling Megan a liar outside the courthouse last week. Rap House has over 283K followers. A Rap House official told us that the unverified rumor was not entirely true or false. Okay. Shout out to, I think it's Janae Jennings. Thank you for the super chat. To be honest, they all should have waited until court to speak. Meg played herself trying to be the perfect victim instead of an honest one. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's continue on. In May, Milagro Graham shared a photo of an LAPD, and I think I already read this already. She also deleted tweets about Meg's sexual history and appeared to refer to Meg's courthouse supporters as crisis actors to her thousands of followers. She told NBC that she's not a journalist and not everything she shares is intended to be factual. It may have a comedic effect. Okay. So I think that a lot of this that I'm looking at now is all regurgitating what was just said in the previous thread that I read. Okay, so let's see. I see a tweet from Dennis Byram in here. So let's see what he said. He said jurors are instructed not to look at news articles or blog sites while they're on trial. Do bloggers have the ability to sway the public opinion? Absolutely. I Am Cardi B had the perfect solution in dealing with the reckless behavior. Okay. So someone said, "Hey Dennis, weren't you one of those who were claiming Meg to be a liar? Did you not?" I'm like, "Ooh." Okay, I don't think he said nothing about that, but but that's what was said here. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this. So now I can actually give my opinion before people try to call me biased, child. But before I do that, let me go and get another Coca-Cola, child, before I even do this. Let me get another Coca-Cola. As I go and get my other Coca-Cola, be sure you guys are liking the video. I'll be right back. Let me go get my Coke. Okay, so we're back. Okay, we're back in the building now. So it's time for me, Scotty by Nature TV, to give my opinion on this particular case. Okay, that's what it's time for. So here's my thing. Are there biased people that's out there? I think that people being biased is subjective. People can, let's just say, people may call me biased because I fall on the side of Megan Thee Stallion, right? Now, I always make it clear that I don't know what happened. I don't know who shot her. I don't know who's guilty. You know what I'm saying? But she was shot. So somebody did it. I know she didn't do it on her own. Somebody did it. It wasn't her. So who did it? You feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying on that? So that's where I'm coming from with it. Now, some people can probably say Scotty by Nature TV is biased simply because he's on Megan Thee Stallion's side in the case. I just look at it as a thing of I believe her until we find out that she's a liar. Because I found myself listening to the women when they say that they were attacked or abused and things of that nature. And if I find out that a woman was shot allegedly by a man, I do sometimes find myself believing a woman because it's so many times where women tell their stories and people don't believe them. Like K. Michelle, for example, when she first came out with her story about what happened between her and Myth Hits, no one believed her. I believed her when she first told the story in 2009, before she was even popular like that, before people knew of her like they know her now. When she got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it was brought up again that she was, abused, and no one believed her. People were dogging her about the abuse story. No one believed her, and everybody called her a liar up until she won the defamation suit back in 2014. You know what I mean? That's when people started to believe her. So a lot of the times when a woman says that, I was abused, something happened to me, this man did this to me, nobody wants to believe them up front. Like they always say that the woman is lying. They always say that. We see it now with the Ashanti thing. Ashanti won't even reveal what producer actually propositioned her the way that they did, because if she does do that, they're going to say she's lying. And it's sad that we can't tell our stories because of the fact that people are going to say that we're lying, but that's just the price that we pay being in this industry that we are in. Now, that's another thing. Number two, I have seen Mob Radio's videos before, and a lot of the times I'm not on the same side as she is, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't watch her like that because I'm the type of person that's like this. I'm not going to watch some shit that's going to piss me off. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to watch some shit that's going to piss me off. Like people be watching me all the time and they get pissed off at everything that I say. That's why I don't watch her like that. Like for certain things, okay, I'll be like, let me peek in and see what she's saying about the situation. Let me peek in and see what she's saying. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't do it all the time because I know that we don't see things in the same light at all. So that's why I don't tend to tune into her. I tune into Armand. And I normally agree with a lot of what Armand say, but I also don't agree with some things that he says as well. So I tend to not watch people a lot that I know that I don't see it for their opinion. You know what I'm saying? However, her opinion is her opinion. And we can all say that people are biased. I think that people call me biased all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Based off of what I think and what I'm saying and all this other stuff. You really can't win for losing. As unbiased as you try to be, some people are going to find some type of bias in your commentary. That's just the truth. They're going to try to find some biasness in your commentary. Don't let people know that you know somebody. They're definitely going to think you're being biased. Like, for example, Latrice from Bill Collective. I know her personally. I knew her before the show. My commentary, they're going to look at it, oh, you being biased. I drag her too. That's why she don't watch my shit like that, because she know I'm going to give her the business. This is why I don't want to have no close friends in this shit, because I may love you to death, but I don't want to be that close to you, because I don't want to feel the pressure to fluff up the story, like Mrs. Parker just said, fluffing a story. I don't want to do that. I want to give it to you raw. I want to tell you guys my flat-footed ass opinion. That's what I want to do. I never want for anyone to, feel like, oh, you being biased because you know this person. You being biased because of that shit. You being biased because of this shit. All of that. I don't never want nobody to do that. So that's why, I don't really be doing, I try not to get close to these people regardless of anything. Like, even though I love me some candy and stuff, like, if I have another opportunity with her, of course I'm going to take it. But that was one of those things where I won't even be this, like, I don't really be pursuing to like get so, get all up in her peripheral so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to do that because I don't need for no one to even put that in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. And on top of that, I don't think I'm a journalist either. I know that I'm not a journalist. I never call myself a journalist. I'm a flat out YouTube blogger. I'm here to give you my damn opinion, and that's just that. I don't have all the sources. I don't have all the facts. Now, there was some things that I had facts on. Now, there was some shit that I was sent to my email regarding the Latasha Scott thing. Now, I was sent some shit about that. You know what I mean? Now, I never revealed the source that gave me that, but I was sent some shit about that. And then, and it wasn't just one person that emailed me. It was several people that told me stuff. Like, there's people that I know that's friends with, folks that work closely with the group and stuff like that. And they know me and they know that I do this, and they gave me information. So I would never tell y'all exactly who and where it came from, but that's just what it is. And that's why I was so gun-ho about what I was saying, because I heard it from people that's around. So it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So regardless of anything, even like a lot of the times it's like when you are connected to someone that may be known or something like that, they're gonna always say that you're being biased. Like, there are people that I think is biased. For example, DJ Akademiks. I think that big bitch is biased as a motherfucker. I really do. I think that he is. I don't think I'm biased. There's other people that I feel like are that I may perceive as biased. I'm not gonna say who I perceive as biased except DJ Akademiks, because I don't like him and I just want to fight him. Like, that's just what it is. So that's what I'm saying about it. And even with this case, even with this case itself, there's certain people's coverage that I don't watch. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like I want to watch somebody that's, that's really about their shit. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. But yeah, I definitely feel like DJ Mucinex is definitely biased as fuck. I really believe that. But I want to fight him. Like, I do. He'll probably sit on my ass and beat my ass and all that stuff, and probably knock my new teeth out. But yeah, that's how I feel. I don't like him. That's how I feel. I just think he need a sub and ass whooping. That's just my personal opinion, child. He wants to be in Tory's bed. Well, apparently a lot of folks want to be in Tory's bed. Apparently a lot of folks want to be in Tory's bed, apparently. Like, Megan did, and so did fucking Kelsey, apparently. So a lot of folks want to be up his bed. I don't personally want to be up in Tory bed at all because he's not the least bit attractive to me. Like, it ain't even about him being short, because some short men can climb trees and give you what you need. Do I know about that? But this ain't about me. This ain't about me. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow call-ins today, one at a time. Okay, because y'all be stressing me out, honey. I got to do one at a time today. So I'm gonna put this link up in here. It's over 220 of you guys up in here, chow. Over 200 and whatever people up in here, honey. Where am I at? I hate it when my friends send me group chats while I'm live and shit, and I can't really respond like I want to, child. But anyway, we're going to do this one at a time. I want to hear you guys' thoughts about her legal team exploring like legal options, you know, to get these people together, as far as, you know, getting these people together, involving, you know, all these bloggers and stuff like that they feel like are trying to, you know, domesticate her name in so many words. You feel what I'm saying? So, there's the link down there. Like I said, we're doing this one at a time right about now, and everybody has 2 to 3 minutes to say what they got to say, and so we can keep it pushing, because we're really on a time crunch today, because I got a third live to do after this, and that's gonna be like at 10:35, and that's the whole day 8 trial coverage or whatnot. So if you have not subscribed and liked the video, go ahead and subscribe and like this video, child. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe, honey. What are you talking about? You're going to see me and my fresh skin and my eyebrows that I get done every 2 weeks, my hats, my black colors, my new teeth that I've been on a journey of getting fixed for 2 years, almost done. And y'all going to get all that. We have a good time over here, child. We really do have a good time over here. We're going to even have more fun when the new year comes in. So I'm just gonna wait for like another 5 minutes to see if anybody gonna call in. But if not, I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck up off of here and stuff like that. Cause if don't nobody want to have no say so on this, then I can just go ahead and log off, honey, and give myself some time. And the link been down there for a minute now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and log off. But all I'm gonna say is this before I do log off. Like I said, the best thing for people to do is this right here. If you don't like certain people's commentary, your best bet is to just not watch it. Don't be sitting up here watching people that you just don't fuck with like that and that you don't agree with. Like, I can't sit up here and watch people that I know that I can't rock with their opinions on there. Like, I only tend to watch a few people when it comes down to this case. The only people that I've watched on this case is Armand. I watched him ever since he started. Yeah, but I love all things Armand anyway. You know what? And I'm trying to keep myself from saying Armand's name so much. And I'm trying to keep myself from saying I love him so much, because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm just a certified Armand dick sucker, because that's just not what it is. I don't suck nobody dick for no attention. I just really do admire him. And I really love him. Like, but I don't want to keep saying that so much, because, you know, when you say that a lot, oh, he Armand ass kisser, oh, he trying to suck, he Armand dick sucker and all this other stuff. Like, nah, I just like his commentary. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know why people can't get in. Way too many YouTubers out here to watch people you don't like. Exactly. Exactly, Tammy. I probably gave y'all the wrong link, Miss Parker. That's probably what happened. Let me see. I probably gave y'all the link to the damn live that I'm doing at 9. That's probably what happened. And that's exactly what happened. I'm sorry, y'all. I gave y'all the wrong link. Okay, try that link. That should be the right one. Try that one. I'm going to take about 5 people if this link works. Just 5 people, 2 to 3 minute calls each, and we're going to be up out of here. Shout out to Tammy Talks, who's also a content creator. Try that link right there and see if that works. There it is. Okay. So we got Mrs. Parker. We're about to let her come up and say her piece. What's going on?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I've been watching you probably about 3 or 4 months.
Oh.
Not even dealing with this case. It's just something that you had on. It was very interesting, and I like your standpoint and your perspective. So I stuck with you, sub.
Thank you.
Come and check you out when I can, and I hit that like button because that's what's most important.
Thank you.
Now, you're not biased, but Millie will tell you she biased. She'll tell you when she on no hypocrite shit. So I'm not mad at you at all. And she team Tory, but she's not gonna fluff the story. She's in that room. She's gonna tell you her, Armand, Nick at Night, official Kingpin, all in that room. They're gonna tell you exactly what's going on. But as a journalist, it is a very steep slope to just be narrow all the way through, just straightforward vision, and not feel some type of slighted way on either side. Mm-hmm. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that because it's a legal standpoint, as long as you keep the legality in perspective, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, you can have your own opinion, but let's be realistic with the law and what they're doing. Does it align up? Does it sound like it? You know, was she a woman in distress? Was she not? So if you feel like, I don't think you biased. That's my main thing I came up here for. I don't think you biased. And it's okay to like who you like. Armand is doing a good job, presented the way. I love it with all them doing it because they come with a different angle.
Yes, that's why I love it, because I watch him. I watch him anyway, but especially for this case. And then I also been tuning in to Nick at Night too, because I've been subscribed to her for a long time. And I know that sometimes I don't agree with her either. So sometimes I have to fall back sometimes, but then I come back for certain things. That's why I say you have to watch people for the things that you enjoy and the things that you want to hear, because I don't understand when people be tuned in, because sometimes even if I don't really agree with your perspective, if I like your personality, it's still going to keep me watching you regardless of anything. But if I just can't take you, like,
like you can't take DJ Akademiks.
I can't do academy. I can't.
I do Fatademics. Well, thank you. So where are you from? I got to know, because I hear that accent.
I'm from Mississippi.
I hear it. Nothing wrong with it either.
I knew that question was going to come, because every time I'm somewhere, they be like, where you from? Where you from? Mississippi.
And it's crazy because, like, I'm on YouTube a lot. So all these different content creators be from all these different states. And it's so funny. Like, I can hear the thick accent of you from the South, but I watch CTV. He from Alabama. And I'm like, you don't have, I'm like, oh, you got a thick accent, but then I listen to him and he don't. Then I listen to Millie. Millie got a heavy ass draw.
Yeah,
she got a draw. Yeah, that's that Texas draw.
She do. You can see the different tastes.
Yes. Thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna jump back down and have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay, Andrea, you're next. And shut up, Dun. Go ahead.
Hey y'all. Hey Scotty.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. What I wanted to say first and foremost, thank you for letting me come up. But second is, y'all chose in the comments, we see y'all. And I'm gonna let you know right now, and this is just me speaking. My squad, we got y'all. So y'all might want to be real careful with what y'all say and how y'all come for Scotty, because we not about to have that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. He ain't nobody being biased. He's going off of exactly what he sees that people are putting up, and he always cites his source. He never says this is directly from me. He always says, oh, it was from Shade Room or from this, that, and the third. So calm down.
Oh, they
Other
still in
than
there? They still up in there trying to be.
they probably still in there. I'm on my phone right now. I'm
Oh,
looking. I'm watching. I'm 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 on my phone, but at the same time, I wanted to see Claudia go in on because Fox Soul's on. So Claudia was going. Yeah. So yeah, they live right now. So I'm looking at a whole bunch of things at one time. I know how to multitask. But what I'm saying is, y'all just everybody tell your opinion. Be cool, be safe. In them comments, please, and be creative with your words. But Scotty, as far as this whole thing goes with Meg, to me, out of everything that I've seen, and everybody that put their little whatever out uh about this case, to me, the only thing that matters is a woman was assaulted. When that
mm-hmm.
man, the neighbor got on the stand today, and from what I've learned or seen in different blogs, um, he was a bad witness for the defense. He was pretty much saying he seen another girl and the man, the little man is what he called him, with like you know what I'm saying, with like shooting. So I just feel like at the end of the day, a woman was assaulted. And to me, that's all that matters is that we get justice for her. Period. Everybody else can have their opinion. That's fine. That's dandy. But let's be real.
That's
So
true.
that's all I wanted to say. But thank you for allowing us to come up. But trolls, we got our eyes on you.
I see one right now. Now Scott is going to be called out accordingly. He will be held
Well, I'm about to
accountable.
know that's okay because I'm about to go back and I'm about to go. Oh, okay. I'm about to go back in the comments. It's okay.
When did
All
I
right.
lie on Tamar Child? And when did I defame her, honey?
Listen. I love Tamar's voice. I was a Tamar fan, right? Only because it was Pisces. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the way that she acted and has been acting is erratic, and she needs to just get off the internet. Somebody needs to take her phone and just sit her down somewhere. Period. But I'm gonna go back in the comments and let somebody else come up. All right, love you, Scotty. Have a good night.
All right,
I'll
thank
be in the
you.
next live. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, honey, these trolls are out there, honey. They are really trying it. I don't know how the hell Tamar got in this. I don't know what the fuck they even talking about because I didn't defame her nor lie on her. How can you lie based off of something that you read? These people are really ridiculous. But at the end of the day, this is what happens when your platform grows. And when your platform grows, and then there's people out there that just want to tear you down and make it seem like you ain't this and that you ain't that, they want to come and try to tear you down. And it really don't matter. I don't give a fuck. Like, this ain't got shit to do with fucking Tamar. This is about Megan Thee Stallion and her legal team exploring legal options against bloggers and shit like that. Okay, that's what this is about. I don't know how the fuck Tamar got into this, but you know, oh, I was just about to get off of here. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
Many of the male
Listen to
actors
this.
in Hollywood came together and had a meeting and said, you know what, we're going to band together and publicly speak out against Meg, make music against Meg, hate on Meg. We don't like Meg. And I just don't understand. It seems like Drake has a vested interest in this. It seems like Joe Budden has had a wild hair up his ass for this Meg Thee Stallion case. And I just don't understand it. At the end of the day, people's hearts really don't change drastically. The apology is performative at best. But at least he respects the situation enough to provide the performative apology, I guess.
Right. In the same breath, he apologized to her, which I will say this: I'm always give props where props is due. He did apologize to her, and I do like that he did say, about her mental health. And I think some of his female friends reached out and said, "Yo, come on," because whether or not you like her or not, she did go through something traumatic. She did. And imagine all the jokes that you got to sit around. I mean, it doesn't feel good. But then in the same breath, he went and called me and Vivica for speaking on what he said, called us all kinds of bitches and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, Al, what you think about this?
I'm with Q on this. I feel like I was.
So basically, they right now talking about. Let me mute it. They talking about Joe Budden responding to Vivica. They're like right now live talking about it. So I just thought that was something. I'm like, oh wait, they haven't talked about it yet. And now they're talking about it live. And I just kind of wanted to hear what Claudia had to say. She hasn't had a chance to say anything really about it too much. But to me, Joe Budden's a clown. He's just like Chipmunk Academics. And they can both go on the island, live together, and do whatever they do over on that island and be women haters and abusers. And we've all known Joe Budden to be just a disgusting man. Now, Claudia is speaking if you want to hear it.
None taken. She
I can wait on her.
Okay. So, yeah, but I just wanted you to hear that part because I'm like, this man is disgusting. So I just wanted to come back up and let you know they live right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to go back and look at it. I might do a video about it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay. First of all, thank you to... Where's she at? Thank you for this. I love your channel. Look forward to hearing your perspective on things. And I'm low-key stalking you to be a guest on my podcast. Just let me know, child. Somebody else just asked me to be a guest on their podcast, as a matter of fact. If Megan was winning, she wouldn't be looking to seek legal options. Poor little Tink. Joe Budden called it right. Well, I'm not going to say Joe Budden called it right, but I do agree with the very first part of this comment. I do feel like if she was winning the case, I don't think that she would be trying to seek legal options for bloggers. I don't think so, because right now this case looks bleak. Right about now, like we don't know who's gonna win. You know, 1 minute is in her favor, the next minute is in his favor, so we don't know where it's gonna go, and that's just what I think. You know, it is what it is on that. So with that being said, y'all, we're about to go ahead and we about to get up out of here now. I'll be back at 10:35 p.m. Eastern time for my last live of the day. And that's the live that I'm doing about the trial itself, the coverage of the trial itself. Y'all know that I've been covering this trial from day one, okay? From day one to now, day 8. I've been covering this trial to the best of my abilities and all of that good stuff. So we're going to get into it all tonight at 10:35 p.m. Eastern time. This is what the second live today, but the third video I'm giving y'all today. Nigga's been working hard, okay? He been working hard, okay? But I got things to do, all right? And plus, on top of that, we're trying to get this channel in a better position, you know, better quality and all the other good stuff next year. We're trying to do some good shit next year, okay? Like I told y'all, me and Jamar was talking earlier. We talking about the way we want to revitalize the prelude and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, we're going to revitalize Boys Night Out, which is not coming back until the summer. Well, we're coming back after the new year for the season finale, but we're going to make it like a summer program. So that's probably not going to come back until July or August, because me and Jamar already nominated for the Boss Babe Awards for the best for Boss Babe Podcast of the Year for the Prelude, and I'm nominated by myself for YouTuber of the Year. And y'all should be getting ready to vote on those in February. And the award show is in April, and I'm already trying to find my outfit for the awards and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It was like 230 something people in the chat. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all the new subscribers that just subscribed to me. I done gained like about 10 new subscribers already from this live. And just thank y'all for constantly supporting me and trying to get me to my goal. Okay. So, thank you guys for all of that. Thank you guys for everything that you do. And I will definitely see you guys on the next live, okay, which is at 10:35 p.m. Eastern time. Now I'm gonna go and take me a little break. Until then, I will holler at you guys a little bit later, y'all. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tramel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.